Hello everyone, Mr. Horse here. I would like to continue the recording of the sound of silence. I did part 1 in the previous video, which provided a very brief and general introduction to the song. Yeah. I played the melody. Hello darkness, my old friend. I come to talk with you again, 'cause a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. First verse, right? In the restless dreams I walked along narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, where my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light. Still at the night, and touched the sound of silence. In the naked land I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never share. No one dare disturb the sound of silence. Oh, say you do not know, silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you, take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell, echo in the waves of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign flashed this warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, tenement hall, whispered in the sound of silence. Those are the words of the prophet. The prophet is, as I explained in Paul Simon, he is a great prophet, as great as Prophet Dylan, Bob Dylan. Those are the two greatest American prophet, in the 20th century, of the 20th century. So hello darkness, my old friend. Darkness. Let's talk about the first verse. Darkness. Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Now who's this darkness? That Paul Simon called friend, an old friend of Paul Simon. It can't be the darkness like that, that is terrible. The darkness that is associated with, bad, evil, devil. No, it's not possible, because this darkness is Paul Simon's old friend. Now there are three different types of darkness, generally speaking. One is that type, the terrible one, the Satan, that's related to Satan, the dark, evil darkness. The second type of darkness is just troubles, difficulties, challenges. In another one of Paul Simon's song, Bridge Over Troubled Water, he used that darkness. I'll take your part, oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. So that darkness is when difficult time arrives, But then there's the third type of darkness, which just means dark. A dark room, darkness, nighttime. It's dark outside, darkness. If you don't turn your lights on, in the evening, at night, and you sit in a dark room, you are in darkness. Now, I think that is what Paul Simon is talking about. The physical darkness. I come to visit you, my old friend. Why? Because I need inspiration, I need ideas for my songs. So that's one way Paul Simon, gets ideas, inspirations. So when he needs some, he would go into a dark room and sit there, darkness, and then just try to get in touch with, the universal spirit, or the god of wine, Dionysius, I think. Dionysius. So, I've come talk with you again. Why? Because a vision softly creeping. There's a vision. This vision is very sneaky, softly creeping. Left its seats while I was sleeping. Left its seats in my head. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. So Paul Simon, has this vision. And the song is about his vision, okay? How did he get this vision? I mean, the thing is, how did he get this? How did he receive that? Now, the second verse talks about it. In restless dreams I walked alone. He liked to use restless. Restless, this word is very important, very significant in Paul Simon's songs. In restless dreams, in restless walks, she'll prowl at night. Restless in anticipation, right? Restless into. That's 3 songs right there. I mean, restless. So in the restless dreams, I walked along the narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of a street lamp. Halo of the street lamp. Turn my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light. Split the night. So my eyes touch the light that, stabbed my eyes. I mean, of course, very bright, blinding, and then split the night, the light. Touch the sound of silence. That's when I touched the sound of silence, which means, that's when I perceive this consciousness or this awareness of the sound of silence, the vision about the sound of silence. See, so that's how. Now, what is this vision? Okay, the vision is described in the 3rd verse, right? In the naked land I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. So in this, naked land. Now, naked can mean bare. Nothing is growing. Naked land, maybe after the nuclear war, which some people refer it, as the 3rd World War. And then everything is destroyed, so naked. And that's why there are only 10,000 people, right? 10,000 people, maybe more, which is so much less than 7 point some billion people, because most of them are killed by the war. So anyway, that is that's what that is. That's the background. That's the setting. So what are the people doing? People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs their voices never share. No one dare disturb the sound of silence. Well, what's the meaning of that? What's the meaning of this? Now that's really the core. That's the point. I mean, that's of of the song, The Sound of Silence, and I will talk about the meaning in the next video.